very good at just speaking off the cuff, so I have something that was written. Alright, so tell me if I need to speak up too, because I'm doing my best. We in the Party for Socialism and Liberation condemn the outrageous and bigoted actions of Connecticut's DCF, the Department of Children and Families, against Jane Doe. Our comrades are protesting in several locations in Connecticut today, and we are proud to be standing in solidarity with them here in New York. It is obvious that instead of finding suitable and safe placement for Jane Doe, a 16-year-old transgender girl, Connecticut's DCF is instead choosing to evade responsibility by locking up one of their most vulnerable youth in a notoriously dangerous and damaging setting. Even more outrageous is DCF's callous mistreatment of a transgender sexual assault survivor who would be at risk for more abuse at a men's prison. The system of institutionalized oppression, working hand in hand with the prison industrial complex, has sentenced Jane Doe to a horrifically unjust fate while refusing to address her needs as a queer youth who has endured years of trauma and sexual abuse. The youth's lawyers assert that she is not dangerous and that the state's rare decision to transfer her to York Correctional Institution violates 2 federal statutes that protect children from being detained in adult prisons. They ascribe the rarity of this case to outright transphobia, especially because the many other so-called assaults of youth within the DCF system have not been transferred to prison. It is an obvious failure of the capitalist system which marginalizes women, queer people, and survivors when a transgender teen is victimized by abusers and punished for the crime of fighting back. All progressive and revolutionary people should stand firmly with this survivor. Jane Doe's abusers should be standing trial and the victim not be punished any further. Jane Doe must be released from York Correctional Center and never sent to Manson Correctional Center. DCF must fulfill its legal duty to find her a safe place to live.
Find her a safe place to live! 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 Find her a safe place to live!
While we must fight against such transphobic policies of the state, they are ultimately only a manifestation of a larger system whose foundations rest upon class exploitation, racism, and sexism, and the oppression of LGBTQ people. The cases of Cece McDonald and Marissa Alexander, 2 sisters who heroically stood up, show exactly where this government and criminal justice system stand, punishing the oppressed while letting the bigots that commit hate crimes off scot-free. We know that this sort of injustice will not go unanswered. All oppression breeds resistance, higher levels of unity, and shows with greater clarity the need for a different system and a different type of society. We are firmly committed to building a truly inclusive, class-wide movement that fights under the famous slogan of solidarity. An injustice to one is an injustice to all. Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, transphobia's got to go. Hey, hey.